Okay, thank you for agreeing to do this interview.
Hmm.
As we talked about, you didn't feel comfortable being on video, and so we decided just to video me as I'm speaking to you. So again, I just want to thank you for agreeing to do this. Um, and I just wanted to establish that you are currently a, an artist,
Hmm.
and you make your living doing art.
Hmm.
And so I'm going to go ahead and just jump into our questions.
Okay.
All right. So, what drew you to become an artist?
Um, I grew up really always liking art. I liked drawing, and I don't know, it was something I was always good at. And so I ended up getting an. I didn't want to like necessarily just be an artist because I felt like it was like a stupid field to go into. It hope to make money. So I got my degree in art education, and then when I graduated, there was no teaching jobs at all. So I kind of kind of accidentally became an artist because there always seemed to be job openings, which is very strange. But yeah, that's how I got into it. I kind of just fell into it. I really liked it, and it just happened that way. Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things I hear you saying is that you also have a degree in education,
Mm-hmm.
but due to the fact that there weren't a lot of jobs when you graduated, that art was something that you were able to fall into in order to
Mm-hmm.
make a living for yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Surprisingly, yeah.
Okay. And my next question would be, what is your favorite type of art to create?
My favorite type of art. Um. Well, mostly I'm an illustrator, so I do a lot of just like pen and ink drawings. I do a little bit of watercolor as well. And I like doing that. It can be a little tedious, so I just started doing pottery a little bit, which I'm enjoying, but I'm terrible at. But it's fun to do something different that feels like more tactile than like just using a pen for 8 hours a day. So I'm enjoying that. Yeah.
So what I hear you saying is that like just sticking to the same type of medium, like maybe like pen and paper,
Mm-hmm.
um, maybe can be a little boring. That
Yeah.
getting your hands on something you mentioned tactile
Yeah.
was something that was giving you just like some more enjoyment out of doing your art.
Yeah. It's fun to do something that's I don't know, just different from what I regularly do, especially because it is my like my 9 to 5 job, and when you're doing, I don't know, even if you like it, whatever you get paid to do, it ends up becoming work. So it's just nice to like do something different.
Oh, I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So, what advice would you give to others that are trying to pursue an actual career in the art world?
I would probably advise them not to do it. And if they still wanted to, I would probably. I think that the most important thing in any career, no matter what you're doing, is just spending a lot of time doing it. I think that a lot of people think it's more important to get the job than it is to actually practice being good at what you want to do. And for me, that was like spending a ton of time drawing, taking a lot of classes, doing, like mentoring people who liked doing it already, and just like spending as much time doing what you want to get into as possible. And then I think that if you get your skills up, then people are more interested in hiring you. So
Mm-hmm.
as long as you like keep your skills up and you make sure you're good at what you want to do, people will want to hire you.
So it sounds like you're saying like instead of being concerned with okay, how am I going to get a job, how much money am I going to make, like actually dedicating yourself to your craft
Yeah.
and really like refining your skills
Yeah.
should be something that you really focus on, especially in art. Would you
I
say that's more important in art?
I think it's really important in art, especially with like new jobs like graphic design and stuff that are coming out, where like there's a whole generation of designers and people who call themselves artists who can't necessarily draw because they have a computer to hide behind. And I think that while that's great, I think that it's really important to have good skills, and that you're a lot more marketable if you have like a balance of skills as opposed to just like a knowledge of a knowledge of computers. Or I mean, that's easy to get, but it's
Yeah.
not easy to like develop skills over years and years, and that's to me what is more important.
Yeah, totally. That makes sense. Well, once again, I wanted to thank you for agreeing to do this interview. It's
Mm-hmm.
been very helpful,
Mm-hmm.
and thank you for your time.